Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you like what you see today, then please hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please do, and make sure that you hit the notification bell just to make sure that you receive all future notifications, and you'll also be notified when we go live. So I have two things to bring you today. We have an update on the Paighton Houston case, and police in Long Island are on the search for a killer. So in the case of Paighton Houston, police are now seeking a registered sex offender. Now Paighton, 29, of course, she went missing on December 20th. She went missing when she left a bar in the Birmingham area of Alabama. Her body was found on January the 3rd, buried in a shallow grave in the backyard of a home in Hueytown. Now that home in Hueytown belongs to a relative of 50-year-old Frederick Hampton, and an arrest warrant is out for Frederick. He is being sought on the charge of abuse of a corpse. Now he also, back in 1991, was sentenced to 20 years for rape and sodomy, and he was released in 2012. Now the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office do have evidence that Frederick was with Paighton the day that she died. They've also got evidence that she died the next day at a house in Brighton, and they have evidence that Frederick disposed of her corpse in a criminal manner. Now he has not been charged with the killing of Paighton. They are still awaiting more conclusive autopsy results and the toxicology reports, which could take several weeks to come back. But they do know that there was no physical trauma that would have led to Paighton's death. So obviously, it had to be something else. Now, according to Alabama law, a person commits abuse of a corpse when he or she knowingly treats a human corpse in a way that would outrage ordinary family sensibilities, and it is down as a Class C felony. Okay, next, the search is on for a killer in Long Island, New York, after a 27-year-old nursing student was found dead inside her home on the afternoon of Wednesday, January 15th. Kelly Owen, 27, lived with her 6-year-old daughter, her parents and her brother in a house in South Farmingdale. Now, when Kelly failed to show up at her daughter's after-school program, her parents came home and found her car still in the drive. They then found her deceased body, lying on her bed. The medical examiner has classed her death as criminal asphyxiation, and Crime Stoppers is asking anybody who has any information or who may have seen Kelly during that day to call the toll-free hotline, which is 1-800-244-8477.
Police in Nassau County are looking into the past and present relationships of a 27-year-old nursing student who was found dead in the home she shares with her parents. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan reports tonight from South Farmingdale.
What happened in a bedroom inside this South Farmingdale home? The victim's frantic aunt says the anguished family of 27-year-old Kelly Owen is inconsolable. The nursing student, mother of a 6-year-old daughter, died by criminal asphyxiation, according to the medical examiner.
We looked at the house. There's no obvious signs of break-in. We've scoured the area. We're looking into her past or anybody that knows her.
Kelly lives with her parents and brother. They came to the door in obvious distress and soon drove off. Neighbors said to meet again with Nassau detectives.
I think it's terrible because I think it's right in our neighborhood.
It's truly heartbreaking. It's definitely scary that someone could be walking around that hasn't been caught yet.
When Kelly failed to show up at her daughter's after-school program, her parents came home and found her on her bed unresponsive. Police were called to the First Avenue home.
It's devastating. You're supposed to be safe at home, especially in your own bed.
Neighbors are working closely with police, sharing home security video, hoping to spot anyone suspicious entering or leaving the Owens' South Farmingdale home.
I have a Ring and a camera in my house.
So you're willing to share that?
Of course.
It is a mystery. Who would want to end the life of this admired and loved young mother?
And this person's still at large, so I hope the detectives can find him.
Police are urging anyone with information about the homicide to call in their tips. From South Farmingdale, Long Island, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
So the police are scouring the community for clues, and they're also looking into Kelly's past and present relationships. Neighbours are helping to, release any security footage that they may have, but the police do say that they looked at the home and there was no obvious signs of break-in, so let's just hope that they get some kind of video footage from one of the neighbours of somebody entering the house. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again on the channel.